here we are once again with another episode. You're a one-upper.
I'm a one-upper. I'm a one-upper. You're a one-upper.
You ever know those guys? And
yeah, I'm sitting across from one.
Fuck you. But I work with a guy who is a one-upper, man, and it's funnier than shit. Because I will say some shit and it's like, yeah, well, I did that too. Only mine was worse. Yeah. I'm like, it's like, oh, dude, really? I'm like, okay, and sometimes I make shit up just to see if he fucking. I did that too, man. That happened to me one time.
My dick and Peter. I worked with a guy who would repeat the last two words of every sentence you said.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we got going on today? How was your week?
I had a pretty good week, man. This past week I took the grandkids to the zoo, man, and the zoo had just opened back up down here in Southern California.
It did.
And, it was a fairly good crowd. I got to see a couple of my friends who work at the zoo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know a couple of people that I work with at a different job who work at the zoo.
Doing security?
No, they do kind of they're like greeters at the zoo or something.
Oh, okay.
But I want to say my one buddy's been there. I thought he told me he'd been there like almost 20 years or something.
No shit.
Yeah, and he's a young cat, man. So it's like, dude. To me, that's a pretty good job. I like the zoo. But, everybody had face masks on. So did the monkeys. Now they got animals got their face masks on. But, we had, actually, it was pretty good day. I mean, most of the animals were out. Excuse you.
Yeah.
It was actually a pretty good, it was a pretty good trip to the zoo, all things considered. We walked for a few hours. And the oldest granddaughter, she doesn't like peacocks.
What?
She doesn't like peacocks. It's friggin' weird. But I think because we were there one time and the peacock come out from behind the corner.
They can be a little aggressive.
Yeah, but had its tail feathers out, was shaking them at her and stuff.
Oh yeah, no shit.
And it's like, oh shit. So yeah, she doesn't like peacocks, but it was funny. Because the peacocks are just running all over. They're just running all over the zoo. But, it was actually a pretty good day, man. And we got out of there before too many people come in.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty good day.
I'm glad you guys were able to do that.
Yeah, so next week, they're going to be starting to go to summer camp for the first week. And that's going to be different, especially for me, because I spend a lot of time with them. And it's like, okay, I got a week off. Maybe I can get some shit done. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Probably not, but it sounds good right now.
So you were asking about my week.
Yeah. No, not really, but go ahead.
I know, right?
Go ahead. So how you doing this week, my friend?
Hey, man, I'm on steroids.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, man. You got some roid issues happening. You got roid rage.
Fucking doctors, I swear to God. They fucking like to throw... I hate steroids. Fuck me up all week. Fucked me up. So... Yeah.
Yeah, you were walking around like a female tennis player.
That big balls.
Big balls. Yeah, so I know you're a little grouchy this morning when I came over.
No fucking shit.
Yeah, you're a little bitchy, man. It's like this is your time of the month. That's why it's called menopause.
Menopause.
You were in
Man Zero. Get your man zero.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of that, man, you ever walk in them stores and sometimes you see male side boobie. It's like, dude, tuck them things in or don't wear a t-shirt where your titties hang out the side.
Yeah, just like I got that.
Yeah, I know you got side boobage.
I got a lot of side boobage.
You love side boobage. I like women's side boobage.
It's weird because then your arms can't come into your body. They always just kind of hang out.
You're like a Popeye dude.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, but no. Other than that, it's been a good week. I mean, there's some crazy things that have happened in the news, and we were just discussing this before the show because we live down in Southern California, and we have these things about the police wanting to de-escalate violence.
Oh yeah.
Right. Well, there was a shooting.
They don't know how to de-escalate.
Well,
it's not in their nature, I don't think.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not always their fault. We got to own what they're doing. Because apparently they saw a guy whose face is on a wanted poster. Okay.
Supposedly it's not. Yeah, they think it's this guy.
Well, no. If you see this guy, he had tattoos all over his mush, like Post Malone or some shit.
It's not something you see every day.
That's right. It's like how many dumbasses got their face all tattooed up, and if you're a dumbass with your face tattooed up, TJ said, it was him.
It was me.
It was him, that fuck. But so they see this guy, and the guy starts running. Okay, and he's taking off.
Okay.
And he drops a package that he had, whether he bought it, whether he stole it, who the fuck knows.
A package.
Like a bag full of shit, like one of your reusable grocery bags full of shit.
Okay.
Okay, and as he's running, he drops it. But then he reaches into his waistband and pulls out a gun. You can see it on the camera. As he's pulling out this gun, the cops shoot him.
Okay.
And wing him. So
and wing him. They didn't kill him.
No, they didn't kill him. He might be in intensive care, but they performed CPR.
That's not a wing.
You're still alive.
A wing is like stitch you up and put you in
jail.
jail.
So I mean, they performed CPR on him. He's in the hospital, but he did he did have a gun on him. So
a real fucking gun.
A real gun.
Justified, man.
And that's it. It's like, hey, man, again, you're in fear for your life. So I'm thinking that we start shooting people with a nest of darts. Like a Mutual Omaha Wild Kingdom, you'll shoot a rhinoceros and tranquilize him, dude. So you could shoot him, and then just follow him as he goes slowly and then crashes to the friggin' ground.
But would it still give the person enough time? Let's say in this case, of this guy with the gun in his waistband, right?
Right.
So if they had shot him with the nested dart,
right,
as he's turning around.
Oh, no.
And reach it, but see, it might hit him, but he's still going to have enough time to reach.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody has the nested dart gun. One of your guys has one, the other doesn't. So we try to tranquilize him first. Yeah,
one's got a trank.
Yeah, but a real guy. Some of the other guys who just take off. I mean, this guy just had a gun, but he had a gun. But I'm talking about other criminals who just want to take off. So how do our police be effective these days when?
Right, because a taser gun, it's only going to go so far.
Right, it's not like you can shoot at a football field length or anything.
Where a trank
gun
can hit you as you're running away.
Yeah.
Right in the eye, but you have to hit for the eye. You got to go for the muscle.
Yeah, I don't know. You could probably hit him in the back.
Brain.
Could you imagine hitting him in the back of the neck? That'd be a hell of a shot.
That would be, I guess that's probably the issue is how accurate is
and how much juice do we give him to knock him out? But I mean, I'm an idea guy. I'm just thinking.
That's a good idea.
I'm trying to protect everybody.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure I am. So, one of the other goofy things we're talking about is people who take a lot of selfies.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's kind of definitely
it's a younger crowd.
Our children's even before that, because I see that a lot. In these pouty lip selfies.
Right. It's like the dick sucking lips. That's right.
They wear something low cut.
Oh, right. Again, they got
playing with their boobs.
Right. Yeah, they got their boobs hanging out. Hey, believe me, and you're doing that on purpose. It's not like you're sending an ugly selfie out.
No, and then they'll bitch because if it gets leaked, somebody says, "I didn't mean for everybody."
I didn't mean to see for, and I really didn't mean to be posed like that. Yeah. Don't
put
it on Twitter because I'm looking.
Yeah, well, you are. You were looking and getting distracted this morning when we were trying to do something.
It's like, hey,
oh yeah, I got distracted.
And the other thing is, you'll be out in public and you'll see these women, and they'll be adjusting their titties in their bra. You ever happen to do that? Right? I had one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Do it right in front of my truck.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was waiting for a pizza, and she's like right in front of the pizza parlor, bending over, and she got to grab them things. I'm like, I'm a self-adjuster. I can help you. I wonder if there's a job out there for that.
You could find one, probably at the zoo. As people come in, let me adjust your bra.
My knees look kind of adjustment. Here, let me balance these out for you.
Or at the airport as they're coming in from flights.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Go around baggage claim and start adjusting people's tits.
Yeah. Hey, I'm the adjuster here. What do you mean? Here, let me fix these for you. Hey, your wife's out of adjustment.
You're out of adjustment. One's a little lower than the other one.
Right.
People shouldn't be. That's I'm sure. I know I've done shit out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you adjusted your sackage. I have.
Or retied my pants and pulled up my shirt.
yeah. Unzipped my pants and tucked my shirt in.
Fucking guts hanging out and stuff. Something showed up on my phone.
Yeah.
So
I know. Yeah, adjust all you want. I appreciate it.
Well, you do.
And I'll take a bite out of that apple.
Oh, is that a bitey apple?
that's a bitey. Yeah, someone got apple titties.
If tits were made out of apples, would you bite them?
Well, without a doubt.
If it was a Granny Smith?
Well, I don't know. I was thinking about the Golden Delicious or the Macintosh. I don't know about the Granny Smith.
Yeah, you'd love the green.
Yeah, I think you'd enjoy that too. But So
I know we were talking about getting some stuff in the mail.
Oh, okay.
I want to cover that.
You want to cover that right
funny.
now?
I'll put the lead into it.
Okay, you lead into it. That's why I talk too much. Fuck you.
So last week you had come over and we were doing some other stuff, and we were going to take a ride. I said, "Oh, I got to go down because I don't go to the mailbox every day,
right?
Because it's too far away.
It's too far away.
Get in the car,
it's a half a block
go to the
away.
Mailbox, and I see this letter from the Democratic, something with the Democratic Party, right?
Right.
And I'm laughing my ass off because as soon as I know what it is, it's like, oh, they're going to ask for fucking money.
Right, and you said, "Oh, just throw it away." I said, "No,
and
man,
said,
let me have that."
You have it. You read this. You get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
So you took it home and
I
made some adjustments.
I fine tuned this letter, so hey, how about I read it now? And it starts out with, "Dear TJ, right now we need Americans of goodwill to unite against policies that too often has been characterized by corruption, carelessness, self-dealing, misinformation, ignorance, and just plain meanness."
Trump.
And and this November we have a chance to elect as president someone who's devoted his entire professional life to service, not to only this country but to foreign countries as well.
Really?
And has led with values of blame the other guy. That person is my friend and professional denier, Joe the Talking Mule.
Come on.
He has plowed many a field throughout the world, spreading horse shit all over. Joe has the character of a ventriloquist dummy, and I know he will surround himself with other demented people. Demented people. Okay. Experts on blaming the other guy. Gropers, grabbers, peepers, and cartoon characters, and carrying people and taking people right off the streets.
Taking
People
them
who know
off the streets and bring them in their house? Or
right. People who know how to spin a good yarn.
Yes.
It reminds us that so government matters. That making shit up is part of the job. I will also surround myself with people with no experience, women with long legs, nice butts, and big boobs.
Well, that doesn't cover anybody who's got there now. So
not having hot leaders is important. So you will be looking at them and not paying attention to what they say. It's better than having ugly smart people. Which is why we also can't forget that this November is about more than the White House. Because once I'm elected, we will paint it rainbow colors.
Oh, Jesus
it's about electing us and electing us up and down the ballot. Okay? Because their ideas suck. Help us who share in the belief that free shit is good. It's better than paid for shit. Because I plan on taking.
Oh, someone who's getting free shit all the time.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, this is your guy sending this out. It wasn't me. Because I plan on taxing the shit out of the working class.
Oh, Jesus.
And we need people who are looking for free shit. That's why I'm so proud to talk to you, TJ, about the Unity Fund. We don't plan on doing much at all with this money. But our success depends on you and others like you to help strengthen our fund throughout the election. And we won't stop calling you until you donate money. Okay?
That's true.
I know, they keep calling you all the time.
Well, no, you even donate, they still send you more stuff.
Once you donate, you're fucked. Okay, there's just a little bit more here. TJ, I hope you will support the Unity Fund today with a gift of $25, $50, or 100 simoleons. I mean dollars. We're counting on your support.
Rubles.
If you can't send any money, please buy a few nice pillows, not the cheap shit, so I could take naps all over the White House.
Oh, Jesus.
I know firsthand that naps are vital to winning the campaign. I say we need to be very, very well rested to mobilize as many voters as possible, whether they're registered or not. They don't check anyhow. So let's make sure we all go out and vote. That's why funding the Unity Fund is important. We have picked 12 battleground states because the rest of the states we don't really give a shit about. So please help.
Yeah, pretty much.
Help unite us and ignite this brand of socialism.
Oh my.
We will stand together and do everything we can to help elect me, Sleepy Joe. Okay, yeah, there you go, old napper. We cannot win without every single one of us standing together. But me, I'll be napping someplace. I promise you, we will institute change like free meth Sundays.
Free meth?
Free meth Sundays.
Oh, I'm in
free Taco Tuesday, Acid Thursdays, and best of all, free Steak and Lobster Fridays.
Oh.
This election is more important than any of our lifetime. So help me join the list of others that have been elected to our government, like my friend Skeletor, Whiny, Winky, Moaner, and Coffee Cake, and most of all, the Complainer. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your generous donation. Remember, with every donation, you will receive a free used microwave oven, a Pez dispenser that looks like me taking a nap, and a free set of wax lips. Remember, if I'm elected and you haven't donated to me, you'll be headed to the gulag, you fuck. Thank you, Sleepy Joe.
Really good. That's good. That's good. Yep, they worked hard on that.
They worked hard. It's like, oh, dude, you worked for like 15 minutes?
It's kind of amazing how our minds, it's like, this is what's really inside my mind about this subject, but I'm not going to say it too much.
Too much.
I think I'm fucking crazy. It's the same thing with me. I'm the same fucking way. If I got,
I just thought it was funny, man, that they send this shit out. Like we talked about. Once you donate to something, and I donate, excuse me, a little bit of money every year to like the World Wildlife Fund, the Audubon Society, all these other places. Yeah. But once you do, then everybody and their mother is hitting you up for something.
They got the lists.
They got the list. Out. I'm on the list.
Act Blue. Democrats for blowjobs. All this shit.
That's right.
That I get mail from, and it's like, yeah, you know what? I might agree with what you're doing, but I'm not going to fucking give you money.
Yeah, I'm done giving you money.
I mean, it's just a fucking trap.
Oh, yeah, it's like, hey, we're not going to spend your money where we really need to, man. We're going to pay off women who we've groped.
I think the reason why the Republicans lost the election, I think it was in 2012, wasn't that the one where Clint Eastwood got up on the stage and started talking to an empty chair?
Was it? I don't even remember who ran in 2008 or 2012. I got no freaking clue.
Yeah, it was
pretty much one on Mitt Romney. You know what? It's all a flash in the pan. I don't really give a shit. But I thought it was funny because I know you get calls all the time to donate.
Well, I get text messages.
Right, okay, you get
text. At least 3 to 5 a day.
Yeah, I know. It's like, hey.
Hi, this is Joe. Are you on board with me? Blah, blah. I don't even read them anymore.
Yeah, it's like hey, I'm sending you 27 cents. You should send him like 57 cents.
I'm not going to send you a penny. I mean, I'm just not going to send you money. I'm tired of sending money. It does nothing.
It does nothing. I know. It really is. Maybe you get a free T-shirt.
Well, I won't even get that.
I know. It's like, yeah, plus they're made in like Guatemala or some shit.
Guatemala.
Say that 20 times fast. But, you and
I... Yeah, that was pretty good. That was good. And, yeah, I mean, we talk about it occasionally.
And we can laugh about it, dude. We, you know what? Because it's all horseshit. They're all fucking crooks. I'm just going to steal a little bit more from you, and I'm better at hiding it. So
that's it.
Who gives a shit, man?
It's like... I'm a crook, but I'm a crook leaning this way. I'm a crook leaning that way. And
the other thing...
Everybody still wants... It's like we were talking about this yesterday, I think it was, about how the money the presidents make.
Right.
They don't make shit, and we all know that.
Right,
because they know that once they leave office,
that's where the money is.
They got fucking book deals, they got speeches, they got all kinds of engagements. They're going to make millions. Off of that, whether they need the millions or not doesn't fucking matter.
So, hey, the one thing I forgot to tell you that Sleepy Joe said he's there. I will not be using Twitter to communicate with you. I'll send you a TikTok video every day.
I'm gonna send you a fucking
TikTok video, dude.
Jesus.
So I'm just being a dude. Shut up. Yeah, thank you. No, I won't, because I'm nuts.
Well, yeah.
The one thing that both of us are hurting for, we're waiting for sports to come back on. Baseball apparently is going to do a 60-game season. We're waiting for hockey. But on ESPN, and I think it was you who told me,
yes,
they had the Cornhole Championships.
Yes, this was a few weeks back. I was like, it's a weekend or something. I'm like bored of, doing certain shit. So I started flipping through some of the sports channels, see what the fuck's out there.
Right.
And here pops up, because I remember this because like the week before I was up visiting my son and grandkids and stuff. And they had brought out this game, and it's called, well, we used to call it beanbag through the hole or beanbag toss or whatever. And they're like, this is cornhole. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right. Yeah, they changed the name.
You know what that means, right?
No, to us it means something different.
Oh, totally cornhole-y.
Yeah, cornhole.
And so I turn on ESPN, and they got these championships.
Yeah, the cornhole championships.
And these guys are good at it.
At throwing a beanbag through a hole.
But it's like, are you fucking kidding me? This is what we've come down to?
This is a sport, I know.
This is the sport? Oh, come on, you got to be kidding. I mean, curling...
it's pushing the limit. But next week is like the long shadow contest.
The what?
The long shadow.
What's that?
It's like when the sun starts to go up and it's at high noon, who has the longest shadow?
Oh, well, I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of that one. I usually use my dick shadow to tell what time it is.
Yeah, but and we had talked about that for a minute, and it come up to where did the name cornhole come from, or state mottos that should. States that should change their motto.
Well, yeah, because I know, with all this, stuff around Black Lives Matter and inequality and racial, divides and stuff, they're talking about, pulling a lot more things from, the Confederacy and the things that stood behind that. And I think it was Mississippi, was it? That was going to change.
They're changing their flag.
They're going to, and I didn't even realize, I mean, I'm sure I knew this, but I didn't even realize it was still there. They still got the rebel flag embedded.
Up on the top left, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, shit. And it's like, Rhode Island is thinking about changing its state name or motto. And I think, since cornhole began somewhere in the Midwest...
Just pick a state.
Indiana.
Or Illinois.
The cornhole state.
The cornhole state. Come here for your cornhole. Come here. There you go. Be like, instead of the I Love New York t-shirt, I've been cornholed.
I love cornholes.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty... Thank you. That's pretty inventive. Yeah.
Of course that's pretty fucking inventive.
Yeah, no shit. So, yeah, I'm smart. The other thing we were talking about the other day, and I don't know how we even got to this subject again, was sex dolls.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so how I got to this in my mind was, okay.
You came over here.
Well, besides that, I was thinking, man, this would be a great comedy sketch if you got one of them sex dolls and put her in a wheelchair trying to take her on an airplane with you.
That'd be great.
That'd be funnier than shit. Because does she have to have a matching ID?
Does she have to, or would you consider it an emotional support doll?
An emotional support doll. So I mean, we got into this conversation because I find comedy in all kinds of shit because I think it would be funny to do that, and have
at least to try it.
At least to try it and see what happens. Does she have an idea? She's a fucking doll, you retard. Yeah, I printed one up on the box of Fruit Loops.
I need to check her serial number.
Yeah, let me check her. Yeah,
make sure she's legit. She's a legal citizen.
She's a legal citizen.
She's basically from Japan.
Yeah, is that where they were all made? I mean, because we looked at it and it was really weird. How tall some of these sex dolls? I think the biggest one was like 5'5" or something.
No, you were digging, looking at them. You're like, oh, what's that one?
Yeah, because I'm like, oh man, that one looks almost real. But you could change their hair and their eye color. Some of them had facial expressions. Facial
expressions, eye color, color of skin.
Right, the color of skin,
white,
the size of their titties,
peachy,
right,
titty sizes.
I don't think it had nipple size, but
no, I don't think
maybe they have like little pop-in nipples, like
replacements, like they do with snatches.
Yeah, pull that off.
Snatch.
Right, right.
There are some that are built in, so it's always consistently the same one, or one that's replaceable, so you can have different texture.
Right, so you could make your trans doll. You can plug in a wiener, have nice titties, nice face, but you got a wiener. But they also had Denver.
You gotta have Beans and Frank.
There you go. That's right. Now you need Franks and Beans, but they also had Denver the male sex doll.
They did, and the different hair colors you could have for Denver,
Right, and a little beard and shit.
There wasn't a lot of choices, but
No, Denver didn't have too many buddies.
He had a penis that was not hard all the time, but it was adjustable.
Maybe it had like a pump on it, dude.
Well, no, I think it was one of those bendy ones that bends into place.
Yeah, a bendy.
But the one we
Bendy
really
did it.
got a kick out of was, as we were kind of doing some research on this subject, was you can buy some used.
Yeah, and how weird is that? Like, that doesn't set off the alarm of a used sex doll. Now, I mean, some things we do go buy used. I mean, you buy a used car, maybe you buy used furniture.
It's all about standards. How much money do you got to spend on a sex doll, and are you willing to get one that was used, but clean?
A clean user.
Sterilized.
So who inspects that?
It'd be like, okay, let's put it this way: if you're buying a used sex doll,
Okay.
could be equated to buying a hooker. Because it's already been used. Might have been used just hours
But,
earlier.
hopefully they take a shower.
Well, the ones that are more expensive,
Oh, yeah, you showered versus unshowered
that hang out by the really expensive hotels.
by the really expensive. You're right, and that's one of those things. Would you buy a used sex doll? And I would have to say no, thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say absolutely no, but I would have to. It would have to.
I
be
have
pretty,
to do my research.
I definitely. It's sort of like buying a used car. You want to know who were the pre.
Yeah, hey, who was the previous owner?
How much servicing was done on this? Is the transmission in good shape?
Right, yes, the
Or is the
transmission leaking
blown
fluid.
out?
Yeah, wait a minute, let me check this over.
Leaking oil.
But the one thing they didn't have was any super fat sex dolls.
No, we could not find.
Yeah, it was like, hey,
morbidly obese or
morbidly obese.
They had chubbies.
Yeah, but they
they
were really weird looking, man. Like, yeah. I mean, most of them are really weird anyway.
Well, they didn't have like big fat bellies, big asses with wrinkles in them.
Right.
The whole thing about sex dolls is they're just not
women.
I mean, they're not women. They're not. It's not realistic enough. Where imperfections.
WTF.
Everybody, you, me.
Oh yeah, that's right. We all had
my ex-wife, my whatever. Everybody's got little imperfections, dimples where they shouldn't be, or fucking scars. I mean,
scars. I'd
buy a sex doll that had tattoos on it and fucking scars.
Well, hey, that sounds like a new job, man. Tattooing sex dolls.
That is not a bad idea.
Yeah, dude.
When you order it, you have choices of tattoos and location.
And tattoos, right. Like enter here.
Enter here.
With a little thing,
big heart
sign
right
pointing.
Around the vulva
yeah.
like that.
I think I saw a girl one time that had one of those pointing down to her
big arrows.
Yeah, and it was like enter here. It's like, okay, why don't you just get like a neon sign?
Cunnilingus, buddy.
Whatever.
Would you give cunnilingus to a sex doll?
Not a used one.
But definitely not.
But hey, you remember as you were kids, you think about that and be like, because there was that movie I was telling you about. What was it called? Good Boys or something, where they found their parents' sex doll. And
you were saying something about that.
Oh, you gotta watch. No, it's a pretty funny shit because I've
never seen it.
No, it came out just a year or so ago, maybe going on 2 years. I forget what they did, but they also found like their parents' dildo and like a hood for S&M stuff.
Bags.
Yeah, and it was really
Whips,
funny, man.
High heels.
Yeah, because the one dude says, I don't have he wanted to go meet this young girl at a party. So I don't have a present to give her. So the one dude says, you could give her this, man. It's like a little necklace. There's a bunch of anal beads. So they smell and says, man, these things smell funny. But he ends up giving it to her, dude. It's funny. So what? Yeah, if you get a chance, I'm sure you download a lot of shit. So take a look at that, man, because it's actually really funny. Because
where did you see this?
I saw it on HBO one night.
Oh, so you weren't looking at it last week online?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't doing my peeping online last week.
You're not a big online person.
No, I'm not. Really not. I'm really not. Every once in a while, because the one Twitter did blow me. So the one thing that I was thinking about, because I am an idea guy, and I forgot to look at this morning. I wonder if they have toilets for big fat people.
Oh.
You know, well, I mean, because
No,
most of our
no,
toilets,
right.
I mean, I'm sure it's a specialty item. If it's not out there, man, we're taking like a mold of your ass and building one.
Yeah, I was telling you something about that. It was like I've gone through a lot of toilet seats because I'm big. I'm morbidly obese. You could say that.
Right, yeah, well, you're not
no
morbidly,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you're not like my 600-pound life or nothing.
Well, no, I could be there. But anyways, you know, when you're on the toilet and when you're that heavy, right? This heavy, and you go to shift to wipe your ass, the weight shifts and that toilet seat gets flung out the other side.
So, but what I'm talking about is building a bigger bowl. I want to redesign the whole top of the toilet.
So how would that look?
Well, I don't know how it would look. Well,
you want to use my ass as a mold, don't you?
Yeah, because because what are our toilet seats? I bet they're not. I bet they're not 14 inches across.
Well, you know, you brought up the question about do they make toilets
for big fat people?
Big fat people. Do they make toilets that come way up off the ground so you don't have to?
Yeah, I got a high rise one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit higher than your normal toilet.
See, my thought was of creating a seat.
Just the seat.
Well, you send in an impression of your butt mold. So that when you create the seat, or you create it's like all built in. There's no seat. So as you sit down,
that's like a prison toilet.
It fits perfectly so that no gases can escape.
Oh, okay. So you're hermetically sealed there.
Right, sealed. So you take your shit, you flush your toilet, right?
Yeah.
And as it flushes, it sprays some, like deodorizers and shit. Then that way you don't have to smell your own shit.
Stink kill.
Stink kill. That's what I want to fucking come up with.
I need some stink. Yeah, it's called Lysol. Actually, somebody invented that you spray in the toilet so you don't smell your poop.
Well, but you have to do it before, right?
Well, I think maybe you do it after. I don't know, man. I haven't
done it after. You're
defeating the purpose.
You have to do it before.
Maybe it's like Banaka for your ass. Anaka.
Anaka.
Yeah, oh shit, dude. That's some crazy shit, dude. You're out there today.
Me? Mr. Idea Man.
Hey, listen, man. I'm not the crazy Joe ain't soliciting money for me. Yeah.
Oh, so tell me, you don't get anything from any Republican party stuff?
I think I have. You could be one of our, top line donors. You got the wrong dude.
See, that's the same thing. It's really the same fucking thing. They might as well take all those letters, make them all the fucking same. They just change your name on it, the party, the logo, but it's basically says the same shit. Give me money. Give us money.
Give us money.
We can win and beat the other fucking douchebag.
Hey, we can beat the other douchebag, and it all depends on you because.
It all depends on you because if you don't donate, if you don't give your $10-$25,
right,
then we're gonna lose and it's gonna be your fault.
It's your fault, dude. It's my fault anyhow.
That's always my fault.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. So what else you got on your list of shit?
That's all the really the shit that we were talking about.
That's good.
Especially your donation. I thought that was really funny, man.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Pretty
realistic donation shit.
Yeah, no shit. So,
all right,
maybe we'll kill it for today, and
let's kill this and shoot it in the fucking head.
You got a failing mark for today, dude. I don't know why, but surprised that we are still on the air, man. We are still doing
closed down.
Oh yeah, man, I'm surprised.
That's the great thing about podcasts is there's pretty much no rules.
There are no rules, and that's why we do this because we're rule breakers anyhow, man.
Oh, fuck! I hate authority figures. If you tell me I can't do something,
I'm going to do it to say fuck you.
I'm just going to do it.
Yeah,
even though if I didn't want to do it anyways, I'm going to do it because you told me I couldn't do it.
That's it, and that's the only reason I'm doing it. So for today, man,
right.
How about we flush another episode? My name is Andy George, and my partner in crime, as always, is
TJ,
better known as Hey You Jerky Fuck. So you know what, hey man,
right.
go out there, love each other, man. We're just
kind.
having fun for another half hour or so today, and
don't take shit personal.
Don't take shit personally because we don't, and we really don't care.
Yeah,
Not really. So, hey, man,
right.
Go out there, share the love, peace, man, and, hey, come on back and listen to us next week if you got nothing better to do.
Take care, guys.
Later. Hey, this is Andy George from Cosmic Debris. I wanted to let you know that you could reach us by email at cosmic.debris.2020@gmail.com. So if you have any thoughts or suggestions or anything you'd like to share with us, please email Andy and the Jerk at cosmic.debris.2020, and we'll ignore it just like we do anybody else's email. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next show.